Hey guys. These are really good. Biscuits. They're so nice. So today, I just wanted to talk about homelessness. Maybe my experience. Maybe you guys can kind of relate to it. Right now I'm sofa surfing where I'm staying. I got this by chance. Someone decided to host me. I'm in London right now. I was born in Scotland, but of course, I moved to Bristol. I lived there all my life, basically, but now I'm in London. It's kind of I'm in London. A lot happened in Bristol, so I don't really want to be there. It's quite poor. It's quite rough. There's not a lot going on in Bristol, although it is a nice city, and I'm quite familiar with it. So basically, this video is just about homelessness. It's just about connecting with you guys, going, I've been there. I know what it's like to be homeless. I don't have any parents. They live in Scotland, and I never grew up with them. So, I know what it's like to be a 17-year-old and have nobody but a system supporting you. And the system itself isn't any good. Social workers, they can try and find you housing, but they can never find you housing where you actually want to be. They'll find you housing where, you've got either got a connection or you've got something like that. You kind of have to have lived there. But and that's irritating because we all want to be where we feel comfortable, and sometimes that isn't where we grew up. So I feel for you guys. But you also have to understand that that however lost you may feel, there is always someone out there who's probably going to help you. Don't be afraid, and don't let social workers tell you that you shouldn't make yourself homeless. Okay, sometimes it is a bad idea. Sometimes if you're in a small city, there might be nobody. You are putting yourself in a vulnerable position. But there is a chance that you could meet someone. Like, I met someone called Francesco, and he's really helped me out. I've been staying in a really nice place. This place, it may be small, but it's one of the nicest places I've ever been in. He's such a nice person, and he's helped me out so much. I wouldn't be able to film this video right now if it wasn't for him. So sometimes it's a gamble. Sometimes you can lose more than you ever win. Sometimes you can win more than you've ever had. And luckily, I've got more than I had now. I feel like moving to London, trying to find someone to host me, moving to a bigger city in general, you could lose more because you could meet the wrong person, or you could meet no one. No one might be able to help you out. But I think generally there are good people in the world that can help you, host you. And when I say host, it means they let you stay in their home, but that they're not really charging you for it. They're not really taking care of you, but in this case, Francesco is taking really good care of me. He helps me get food, and he's let me use his laptop, and all just really nice things, and I just really appreciate it. I just want to kind of thank Francesco, because I'd be very lost without him. I've always wanted to make YouTube videos, telling people about what I've been through, about loads of things, what I'm going through, my daily life, blah blah blah. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without Francesco, and he's leaving in about a month, maybe sooner, but at least I can say I put something up, do you know what I mean? I put something up online. To me, that's amazing. To me, he's done a wonderful thing. And I really appreciate him. Because there are people out there who will do the best, who won't be able to give you very much, but they'll give you what they can. But this guy, he's given me what he can, but he's given me more than I could have ever asked for. More than I could have expected. So I'm absolutely stoked for what I've got from him. And I really appreciate him. And you could be on the streets right now and you might feel like a bum, you might feel low. But it doesn't make you that. Just because you're poor doesn't mean that you're worse. It's better than being a rich, posh kid, do you know what I mean? Those rich, posh kids. It's better than being one of those. You have to have a certain pride that you are not one of those rich kids, that you didn't grow up with mummy and daddy giving you everything. Okay, if that is you, good for you. You've probably had a much easier life than a lot of people. But you also have to have pride in your story and go, well, I didn't grow up with everything, and you have to be proud of what you can, is what I find. Find a reason to be proud about everything about yourself that isn't your fault, Some people think they have logic like, if you deserved a lot, then you'd have a lot. But that's just their opinion. And just because you aren't haven't got a lot of material things, or you aren't a rich person, doesn't mean that it isn't your fault. Just because you've got struggles doesn't mean that it's your fault or it's you. I know some people will have that logic and they will use that argument, but if you're someone like me, you believe that the stronger people have actually the harder time because they can cope with it. Just always know that God, Jesus Christ, He nailed himself to the cross. For you, he died for you. And that he loves every single one of us because we are his children. And that you should stay blessed. And that's all. Thank you.